Welcome to another PPP loan forgiveness video. Again, we're trying to create short videos focusing on commonly asked questions and the whole forgiveness piece of it. So I'll start out, and you'll see this on the beginning of all videos, is the 75-25 rule, which means that if you get a loan for $100,000, for example, and you want that loan to be forgiven, at least 75% has to be used for payroll-related items within the 8-week period. So just keep that rule in mind. So one question that we get a lot is, okay, you get a loan and you don't spend it at all. What happens after the 8 weeks? So if you decide to hold on to it, and we're seeing a lot of companies do that because they're not certain how long this COVID period is going to last, and they may want to just have this loan to kind of spend later on, and you can do that. Is you don't spend it, but interest accrues, and it's a 1% loan essentially, and it starts accruing on the date that you receive the loan. So when that loan amount was deposited in your bank account, and the first interest payment is due 6 months after receiving it, and the loan amount plus any outstanding interest is due 2 years after receiving that initial deposit. So I hope that answers your question. If you decide not to use it, you can keep it, and you can pay it back whenever you want to, but you're not penalized for not spending or not using it. That's another question that we get. Second question here is, when does the 8-week period start when calculating the loan forgiveness? So it starts when the funds were deposited in your bank account. People and companies have the impression that they think that the loan forgiveness period starts when they sign that loan agreement. So you may have signed the agreement on April 15th, or you may have received some notification from your bank on April 15th, but the funds were deposited on April 20th. It's the April 20th date that you want to start the 8-week calculation. And remember, it's 8 weeks, 56 days. It's not 2 months. There's actually a difference on the number of days between 2 months and 8 weeks. So it's 8 weeks, 56 days. That's the period of forgiveness. And if you receive two deposits of the loan, some banks, depending on the loan amount, if you have a large loan amount, some banks are making two deposits. So if the first deposit was April 20th and the second deposit was April 21st, you're going to use April 20th as the start of your 8-week period, 56-day period. It's not the April 21st period. So be on the lookout for future videos.